Hello, hello. We are back with the CTC. Two matches already for the final match day of this regular season with RA CLR and TCR MRL yesterday. Today we have RTR and ORT, both teams sitting at 8-0 for the season, so who will remain unbeaten. That's the big matchup for today. And next Friday, you see, we have ZFS and Esports Race Asylum, and then the week after, on Sunday, ART and AHR, completing match day 9 for this season. Let's have a look at today's matchup details. So first race, the RTR pick, McLaren 650S Crew 4 car at Dragon Trail Gardens in reverse, and it is the Ford Focus ST at Nürburgring Grand. Hello, Tiger and Arden. Nothing scheduled today in the commentary. If you want to join or know anyone that wants to join, you're free. I can then give you an invite to a party chat. Exactly. There's have a quick look. The lobby. Oh, I think there was a small change in the lineup for ORT. We are missing John D, unfortunately, by the looks, but yeah. So this thing is not true anymore. The ORT changed their lineup slightly. Like John D is missing, instead it is Valsalenta. For them, but yeah, still a very strong grid. You see the lineups for both of the teams. Bring that up later. So standings, you see RTR in 1, ORT in P2 currently, just separated by a couple of points with match points scored. So very close. And yeah, final round of the regular season, who will be the undefeated team and the number 1 seed heading into the playoffs. Speaking about playoffs, Final Four and all that stuff, quick facts: Community Team Cup, team versus team. The event consists of 6 drivers per team. We have 10 teams in total, 9 match days over the regular season, then top 4 into the Final Four tournament to crown the champion. It is 2 20 minutes races per match day, so 1 make for every race. So every driver is in the same car. The points are awarded per driver and added up for the team. Team with the most points wins the match day across the 2 races. Every team then picks 1 race combination: car, track, and the weather. Car and track, there's a set pool of cars and tracks to select from for each team, which each team could submit before the start of the season. Once used, it's gone. Tire wear times 6, fuel consumption times 4 as usual, and limited sets of tires available across the 2 races. You see 2 softs, mediums, and hards, and also the intermediates and heavy wets. We don't have any rain for today, so we just see the dry racing tires. Here it is. So that's it. Let's get into the lobby, and yeah, it's a stacked lobby. STACKED. Look at all those A pluses on the right hand side. Whoop whoop. No, Arden, this can't be happening. With ORT wins, then they have 9 victories, and RTR just 8 victories, so they win. If it's a draw, then RTR will stay on top because they have the advantage on the match points score, the plus minus thing, ish. So that's how it goes. I can bring up the standings once more. You see there, both have 8 points with a win. One team will get to 9 wins and will have 27 points overall. Just in case of a tie. So if ORT wins, they will be number 1. If RTR draw or win, they will also be number 1. Roll. So yeah, let's jump into the lobby. Have a look at the car. So McLaren 650S, Crew 4 car, Track and Trail Gardens in reverse. As usual, you have a look at the liveries. ORT. Again, since a couple of races with that white, blue and red theme. Nice work. Finalized, it is you. I have no dark image on my screen. Maybe it's your TV or monitor or display or whatever. And then we have the Raw Talent Racing livery, a baby blue, sky blue-ish theme with some black and white integrated, a little bit of red for the YouTube showing as well for that car. Again, great work. So, I think we should have no issues to distinguish the two teams with their liveries. And we are just within the final minutes of preparation. So in about 3 minutes time we will be starting the qualifying session, I think. Have a look. Quickly check, double check. We have the equal conditions on, 10 minutes and no tire wear and no fuel consumption. It is. So qualifying will be run as stated, 10 minutes and 5 minutes for every team. So it's the first pick is RTR. They go out first on track, do their qualifying laps. It is 2 flying laps for every driver. And then after 5 minutes, it will be the ORT team to go out on track and do their 2 qualifying laps for this one. So you can work as a team. Whoopsie. You can try to give some slipstream some tow if you want to, but we have 13 drivers ticked in. What's going on? So that's probably not meant to be. No, we just have 12 ticked in. We had a little GP joining the lobby, maybe to then jump in if something happens or act as a race director for the team. But yeah, 12 drivers ticked in. That is good. That is correct. All right. So let's go. We will be starting the qualifying session now. Good luck, everyone. Yeah. Exactly. Into the lobby once again. Doing all that stuff. Oh. So, RTR out on track first. I think we caught the leaders. Whoa, ghosting happenings. So we have Brisbane, Valkyrie, Kevin, France, Italia, and Chappers, the 6 drivers for Raw Talent Racing, to go into this match day against ORT. Looks like a little bit of gaps are forming already on that outlet for France and Chappers. Kevin, Brisbane staying close with Valkyrie. But now we'll have a look on that if they go for a little bit of slipstreaming. Valkyrie definitely one of the absolute top drivers during the CTC season, sitting I think in the top 5 for performance this year. Also competed in probably every race. Should double check this, but was pretty frequently driving for RTR, and he will be starting this lap now, coming through the final turn, the long one. And there we go, on board, starting the lap now, coming around the final turn on the right hand side. You see the pit entry, important for the race later. Then start off the curve on the left hand side, usually start the brake. Yep, it is downshift into second gear, white line, open up that corner, and then power out, straight up that car. We are approaching the quadruple left hander, so brake, hit the first apex, brake, hit that second apex, then miss the third one, then go back and hit that last apex early on the throttle. Don't run too wide over that curve, and then just under the gantry, brake into the right hander early on the power again, open up that next one, little lift needed, yeah, just a tiny lift, again straight lining over that curve into the hairpin, just after the 100 late turn on an apex, and then early on the power for the back straight. It's a run into the downhill chicane, so little kink. Then you might look at the 100 boardish a bit later. Don't touch that first bit of that sausage, I wouldn't suggest, but you can risk it. You straight line it, you get a good run out of that chicane coming into the final turn. Little lift, then as soon as you see the corner exit, you go on to the power again, and then cross the penalty zone, and over the line we see a 137.1 from now for Valkyrie. Brisbane at 37.6, Kevin 8.3, Brands with a 0.5, and Chappers with a 0.100. Italia improved that lap even more, 37.012. So close gaps between Italia, Chappers, and Valkyrie. And Valkyrie going purple on the lap. Will we see a 36? I'm pretty sure low 37s are mighty quick lap times already. If you've seen it throughout the entire season, that RTR team so balanced, so strong in the qualifying. Oh, that was a bit wide for Valkyrie. You see the trails on the grass, probably won't be improving. Oh, he's still purple. Oh, didn't expect that. Even going for a 36. So going aggressive over that sausage curve on the entry. Now gets again a good run in the final turn. Also probably risk it now. No lift needed for the exit. we could see the 36 happening. Oh no, the final sector wasn't as good as the previous. So Italia, can he improve on his own lap? No. 37-0 it is at the moment for Italia, Cheppers, Valkyrie, Brisbane, Kevin and France. Now here comes the ORT team. Gomez, McFadden, Valsalenta, Azurian, Vicente and Kings, the 6 drivers for ORT today. Those drivers are close now. Mac and Azurian, not sure if they want to go for slipstream. If Azurian gets past Mac at some point, we will find out in a second. But now we focus on Gomez. He will be our chase cam driver for the qualifying lap this time. So coming round that final turn, carries the speed. Starts the lap now. Early braking this time. Didn't go that wide into the turn. It gets a bit tighter compared to Valkyrie. Approaching the quadruple left. Again, try to hit the first apex, the second as well, then go wide on the third, and then come back, go over that inside curve. That on the power looked decent, but we don't see purple. Not sure about the lap time at this stage. We have to wait for the lap to complete to see again. Bit of rolling through that uphill hairpin, and now it is back straight, getting ready for the chicane. This might catch out the drivers a little bit if they're going too aggressive, so Gomez avoiding that first part of that sausage curve, also not super aggressive, I'd say, through that chicane. You see, bringing the car closer to the apex, had to lift, understeered a little bit, so that's probably nowhere near the 37.0, 38.3 for now. The next drivers, Azurian, 37.3, E6 currently, Valsalenta 37.8, Vicente 0.9. Where's Kings? 37.6. So let's run with Azurian for the second and final flying lap for this qualifying session. Not much separating Azurian and Kevin, but Azurian down a couple of tenths on his personal best. I'm not sure if there's room to improve on that second half of the lap. This looked very tidy. We're going into the final bits of this lap. And the qualifying session itself was gained a little bit aggressive over that curve. Car getting airborne a little bit. We will see if there's room for improvement. How about being struggling also through the chicane? By the looks, We stay with Azarian. Watch him cross that line. No improvement, lost some time. Kings spins it. Won't be improving, too aggressive. Valsalenta improve on the time, but not on the position. We set it in 10th. Gomez P11 and Mac in P12. So holy moly, what a performance again. RTR 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 for that qualifying session. Yeah, that's a performance. Adrian P6, the best driver for ORT France in P7, and Kings, Valsalenta, Vicente Gomez and Mac. So we're waiting for this session to end and I can grab the results, update the score card, but this already means 6 points for RTR of the qualifying session, so 3, 2 and 1 points awarded for the top 3 in qualifying. Yeah, again, it's a familiar picture if you're racing against RTR this season. An outstanding performance. So just grab those results. Right, go to our lovely intermission screen. What are your results for you? And I'm gonna update the results as well. Get this picture. I'm gonna do the magic in the background. We have qualifying Italia technicals first. Valkyrie, Leonard Kevin. Six. Seven is France. 8 we have. And on the second page we have Switzerland. Let's go with P. Oh, for that is looking good, so I can go back this screen. Here we're waiting for the lobby to reset. Right. Have a look at the race settings. Oops, that was the wrong one. Reset weather. How the conditions we have for the race equal conditions. Selected by RTR for those conditions. We have the grid start. Area 6. 2 times 4. Light damage. No mandatory tires, vodka penalties, and in line cutting penalty. So that is all good. All good. So we are ready to set the grid and then start the first race. Oopsie. That was a misclick. Sorry. Just wanted get some groove. No. So once the grid is set, then we can start this 130 minutes at this track. No shenanigans with the weather. Probably a no stop won't be possible because of the fuel, but will be again, can be surprised by some drivers going for key strategies, but the grid is set, it's looking good, so we can start this one, I guess. See some arts and mediums across the grid so far. My track and trail gardens probably a tough one with the tires as well, with those long sweeping turns. So probably we won't be seeing the soft tires, or maybe just for a very short stint. Let's go. I'm ready. Hope the drivers are ready as well. And here we go. The race has started. We are on the track. I give you the fuel and tires information as well. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for RTR. Then Azarine P6, the best ORT driver. So we see the red lights. 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's lights out. And we are on the way. Match day 9. RTR against ORT, heading into the first turn. The blue RTR cars staying in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Azarian in P6, the leading ORT driver. France in P7. Kings then in P8. Whoa! Inside, that was close, nearly lost the car on those hard tires, hard cold tires, probably towards the start of the race. Barcelona, Gomez, Vicente and Beck following closely for now. We have Italia, Chapros, Mercury, Brisbane, Kevin under pressure as a real all over the rear through the spot, looking down the inside for the hairpin. It's the first move, brakes, gets it stopped, gets some oversteer coming out of the turn, but gets that P5 for now, goes defensive already. For on the next turn is a right-hander, the downhill chicane, also a right-hander, and keeping that position, but it's jumping over that sausage curve on the entry. So Azarian stays in P5. Kevin in 6th with friends right behind. Kings, the rest of the ORT drivers really close. So again, as usual in CTC, this is no bump drafting allowed. You can use the toe, but you cannot bump any car, so you have to go for a clean move. We see the move, and Kevin versus Azarian, leaving Azarian on the outside. Kevin with that move, which gets him back to P5. We'll watch it again from the replay camera. We see Kevin is on the inside and gets his car just in front of the ORT driver and regains that P5. Well, now it's tight racing there in the mid-pack. Where's the mid-pack? Well, probably P5 downwards. Italia, Chapels, Factory and Brisbane having a nearly 2-second gap as Azarine again went up a position. There was a little bit of contact happening. It looks like Valsalenta had a little bit of contact coming into the hairpin. which forced Kevin a bit wide, but Kevin is still around the outside we go. Again, it's contact between the ORT drivers, which gives Kevin again the run, and we have like 5, 4, 6, 7 cars through that chicane. Somehow they made it without crashing, but this is like 7 cars within half a second, side by side through the final turn. It's risky, you will lose sometimes, and friends backing out of this. Now we have some action going on here between the drivers, but it looks like no move happened. Oh, Kings on the inside. Kevin lost that position, I think, for now. Here's also Balsa Lenta on the inside, breaking late, leaving nearly no room. I would say, yeah, there was room given. Kevin stayed on the track, but basically with the move, Balsa Lenta forced Kevin to back out a little bit of this battle. So it is close racing, side-by-side racing, door handle to door handle on some of those laps, and corners intense, I'd argue, for it. And Kevin and France in that ORT crew involved. France at the back for now. We have a yellow-black situation. Someone maybe jumped over that sausage and lost the car. We'll see if we can catch that incident. You see a car dropping a little bit down the order. I think it is Italia down to P5. Can we see what happened? Italia was leading. Yep, that's the risk, like, of straight lining that curb, and it's so easy to lose that car. Probably too much risk from the RTR driver, so it's down to 3 at the front with Trappers, Valkyrie and Brisbane. Still 3 seconds over Azarian, and we quickly run through the tires. It's mediums for Trappers, it's mediums for Valkyrie, and mediums for Brisbane. Azarian on the hard tires in P4, Italia on mediums in P5 after that little mistake coming down that chicane. Kings is on hard tires, Balsa Lenta as well, and Kevin on hard tires as well, so split strategy for RTR. Gomez on hards, Mac on those hards, Vicente as well, and France. So France and Kevin on the hard tires. The rest of the RTR bunch is running the mediums, and we see the drivers still going for that risky run into that chicane, jumping over that sausage curb on the entry. So far, those 3, no drama happening. Azarian in P4 now with a nice little gap to Italia in P5. Kings leading this train of cars in P6, so Kings P6, Balsa Lenta in P7, getting closer, quarter tracking. So Kevin also closing that gap. Gomez, Mac and Vicente and France hanging in that slipstream there with that group in P12 currently. So has a little bit slowed down now, that relentless pace, and battling still very close gaps between the drivers, but not this insane side-by-side wheel-to-wheel action on the first 2 laps, I guess. So now it's getting into the race rhythm, and see about the strategy options. So again, we have the top 3 on mediums, and Italia and P5 on mediums. The rest of the grid is running the hard tires, and We will see about the strategy options for this race and then for the next one as well. Will we see medium, hard for this combination? What about the hard tire runners? Will they run very long, go for a soft stint, or will they just go hard to medium? I have no clue at all what's going to happen. The only thing I can say, it is insanely paced in this lobby again, with the top 3 running away, and we saw it so often. Oh, that was close for Brisbane. Nearly said hello to Barry on the left hand side. Yeah. Italia closing that gap over 2 seconds now, down to 1.5. So those mediums still should be the better tire for now. Question is for how long. Hard's looking really good at this point, with 9 minutes in for this 30-minute race. And Kings and Valsalanta still leading this group of cars. He's trying to open up that gap to his teammate. His teammate trying to defend from Kevin. Well, and Kevin, what to do and attack Valsalanta, yes, but then also watch the mirrors, because here is Gomez right behind. Again, let's have a look on board. Gomez avoiding that first part, doesn't lose too much time compared to the drivers that are really risking it. And maybe it is the safer option after all. Nearly lost the car that inside curb, but kept it on the grey stuff. It's also easy to understeer and go off. Again, not close enough to go for a move yet. Oh, it looks like that Valsalanta was a little bit out of shape, and we have the perfect point of view now. Go chase cam and see what I think Valsalanta just manages to keep that position. Oh, it's now side by side with Gomez and Kevin. Kevin needs to back out again. Cannot be on that power, otherwise you understeer and miss that quadruple left turn. So that is probably a good opportunity to place yourself on the inside with that complex to gain a position. Otherwise it seems to be very hard to find an overtaking opportunity. Vicente also close a little bit of attempt coming into the Alpine, but nothing major. Our friends is still running in P12. Maybe saving some fuel in P12. Who knows? Again, next round into the chicane. You see cars jumping over those curbs. Still have a bad feeling that we will see a spin at some time again. It is risky. If you nail it, you gain a couple of tenths, but is it worth and this train of cars? Yeah, insane. The Kings got that gap now, and I think someone had to serve a penalty. No, was just going offline, out of the slip, maybe. Vicente in P11, friends in P12. Let's go through the grid. Mac in 10th, Kevin P9, Gomez in 8th, Valsalanta P7, Kings in P6 with that 1.6, 1.7 gap to this battle group. Then Italia caught up with Azari in a second now, but those medium tires, you see this for yourself, they are, I think it's 60% now, so getting towards the end of their tire life. hard tires still looking good. How about fuel? So I was speculating, is a no stop possible? The fuel, it might be close, but it could be possible that the hard tire will get you to the end, and the fuel also, that you can short shift that McLaren 650 as before. You actually have to get the most performance out of it, and also might be good to save some fuel. Yeah, look at that, it's like one more lap and roughly 50%, 53, 54 maybe, a little bit of fuel saving maybe, and you might be able to get towards the end on those hard tires. I don't know about that pit loss, to be honest, but I reckon 20 seconds minimum. So what's the gap? 6.3 seconds for now for Azarian. The leaders, but now under pressure is Italia doing some lift and coast. By the looks, some of those turns already. Oh, it was just a spectate mode bug. No, it's still usual shift points from what I can tell. It's still on the power, no early lift. Then a little bit of rear line, trying to straight line that entry curve. And Italia's tires are dying now. It's a halfway mark nearly. What about staying out for at least one more lap? Chappers, Valkyrie, and Azarian in the one I was assuming could go for a no stop is heading towards the pits. All of the ORT drivers are doing the same. So probably not worth it to see those racing hearts till the end. It's medium probably now, yeah, medium for Azarian. A little bit of fuel coming into that car. Same for King, so ORT, they have worked out a strategy. Oh, and a 3-second penalty for Valsalenta. But I think with that penalty line located on the track, you don't lose that much time, because if you have a penalty and serve it while being in the pits, you basically lose 0 time. That's a bit of luck involved with this penalty for sure for Valsalenta, Vicente, Mac currently. And so the top 2, Chappers and Valkyrie, when will they pit? What about Italia? Tires not looking that great anymore. Kevin on those hearts still running, friends doing the same. So we have all of the ORT drivers on their out lap. Azarian, Kings, Gomez, Valsalenta, Vicente, and Mac hard to mediums, the strategy, and Chappers staying out on those mediums for one more lap. Valkyrie doing the same. Fuel is not an issue at the moment. Brisbane also running the same strategy. Italia. Okay. Will this be a short stint on the hard? So even trying to go for a soft tire run? No, I'm not sure. Kevin's tires looking really good. Also the fuel. Is Kevin going for a no-stop strategy? The same for Brands, maybe. Also, like looking after those tires and after the fuel. 6 seconds the gap to Azarian. He will be pushing on those fresh medium tires now. Maybe going for the fastest lap of the race. This lap already. We will have a look at that. We see a delta coming up pretty soon. It is blue. Needs to find another 3 to 4 tenths to go for that purple. It's Definitely doable. 24 seconds to get to the leaders. They're coming around the final turn. Will it be their in lap? Or will they go for another lap? Tires still, you could go for one more lap. And they're taking the wide line, staying out. Checkers and Valkyrie. Spain doing the same. Italia also, but the tires are pretty much shut now at this stage. Kevin and France. I wouldn't be surprised to see them trying the no stop now, to be honest, with this tire wear compared to the others still running on those hard tires. Azarin on the mediums first, flying a lap, and it is a 38.1. Wow, had a massive final Spectre for the fastest lap of the race now. Kings, Gomez, Valsalenta, Vicente and Mac at the back of the grid for now, but we'll have to wait till the pit stop for the RTR drivers. So the top 4, they should be pitting soon. Hashtag soon. Said it 3 laps ago, but I don't have a clue about their strategy. It is. But I think if they can get to the 10-minute mark, they could be looking at the soft tires for the rest of this race. And P5 and P6 only going for the no stop on hards. The tight line now for both of the drivers, so it's service time for Cheppers and Valkyrie. Brisbane probably doing the same here, following the teammates. The same applies to Italia in P4. Now we have Kevin and France on those hards. Still looking okay. The fuel also. Yeah, split strategy for. But yeah, we see soft tires. Cheppers, I see soft tires happening here. So we could see new fastest lap incoming, whereas Azarian jumped Brisbane and Italia, so it is gained. Also Kings jumped Italia just a little. Italia is on those softs as well, so we have Cheppers on softs with perfect timing. Valkyrie behind teammate on dead tires, but probably will see the team now letting Valkyrie get past Kevin into the hairpin, probably taking the inside. Yeah, Kevin, long way around, opening up that line, and now we see Azarian right behind France and Kevin. So France defending the inside line, Azarian trying to go around the outside as possible. Breaks late for the chicane. They go side by side. Azarian has the better grip with those soft tires and moves up one position into P4. Now next up is Kevin. Kevin is still on those hard tires. And you see the difference in grip, cannot hold that speed and that line through that final turn. It will be Azarian with that slip now. Oh, middle. Tried to go for the inside, it will be a late move. Kevin outbrakes himself, that was too late. And with that fighting, he lost that position in the end, so he wanted to defend. But then the tires couldn't cope with that late braking anymore and made that mistake. So great situation now with 7.5 minutes to go. Cheppers on soft tires, 2 seconds to lead to Valkyrie's teammate. Then Azarian in P3 on mediums, Cheppers and Valkyrie on those soft. France in P4 on those hards, still keeping that position. Kevin in P5, Kings right behind Kevin. Again, difference in those tires. Kings on relatively fresh mediums versus Kevin on Yeah, those hearts have seen better days. And what happened? No, it's Kings versus Italia, that battle. I was a bit confused with it. Italia on those softs has the inside line, has to run, and should have the better position with the soft tires heading into the chicane for now. Kings breaking early, it slots in behind through the chicane single Mallis. Italia up to P6, Kings P7, Brisbane is currently running in P8. Where's the car? Here it is. Gomez, Valsalenta, Vicente and McFadden, four ORT drivers, P9, 10, 11 and 12. So fastest lap of the race belongs to RTR and Valkyrie, again on those soft tires. Chappers, Valkyrie 1, 2, then 2.5 seconds to Azorian in E3, 2.6, that gap is opening up. Trent still running into 4 and Kevin into 5 with this no stop attempt. Italia in P6. Maybe Kings can catch Kevin and Franz towards the end of this race. It's just under 6 minutes to go. Italia should have 2 drivers between him and Kings in a couple of seconds maybe, so we should give him a little bit of breathing room going forward. We'll have a look at the team communication in here. Better exit for Italia, gets a little bit of slipstream and then pulls alongside and gets past his teammate Kevin. It's 1.6, 1.5 seconds to get through Kings, so it's really now tough for Kevin to defend that position. I think the tires, those hearts are basically shut now at this stage, especially through the final turn. Those softs will suffer, will like screaming for help. Give me some trip. The same goes of course for Franz, who's also running on those hearts. Italia now on the inside up to P4 Franz, P5 Kevin, P6 and Kings within a second. We go on board. See Kings' perspective. 4.5 minutes to go. Chappers, Valkyrie is at 1, 2, 3. I think those positions are settled with the fastest lap as well on those first 2 laps. I think for the softs where you should go for the fastest lap, and looks like it is Valkyrie. Let's see. Kings with better tires, going for the exit speed, gets the better run already, has his car alongside. He's there. Kevin wanted to defend that inside. He still has his nose in front, so just got himself in front. Now Kings with that attempt. Whoa, that was close between the 2 drivers. We go with the reverse chase cam to see and Brisbane behind. So if Franz can defend that position, will definitely help with his teammate Brisbane to catch. But now you see it's probably now very helpless heading into, well, again, a bit of late move, in my opinion, going deep and providing that help for his teammate, but not so sure about this moving under braking, to be honest. Well, a little bit of a tap, but Kings got his car in front, so can he catch up with Brisbane? Franz struggling more. Grip. Now Kevin struggling for grip. It was Kevin, not Franz. Franz is still running in P5 ahead of Brisbane. Kings and 1 second to Kevin now, 2.6 to the next ORT drivers. It's 2 minutes to go. Let's have a look at the front. It's close between Chappers and Valkyrie. Azarian in P3 trying everything on those mediums, 1.7 seconds. Now pushing it over these curbs. 1.7 and 1 minute 39. That will be the final lap of the race now when Chappers is crossing the line. 1:30 to go. Final lap of the race. Chappers, Valkyrie, Azarian 1, 2, 3. Italia in P4. France still running in P5 with that no stop on the hard. We see Kings versus Brisbane, but Kings had a penalty. Couldn't find that position. Then in the end, we see Kevin also back in that fight between Brisbane and Kings. Oh, yeah. Looks like drivers are quite low on fuel now. It's the final lap, of course it is. So battle for P6. Kings on the inside, a little bit of contact. Yeah, and on the exit, Brisbane still there, backing out of it now. So for now, it is Kings again. P6, Kevin getting closer on those hard tires with his teammate Brisbane on the mediums. Brisbane over the grass, dirty tires, and a penalty question mark. Have a look at that. So definitely struggling to make that apex. Don't think Brisbane will be able to fight for this position. So the leaders coming through that final chicane now, and it will be a RTR 1-2. Chappers and Valkyrie. Will it be a photo finish? It will be. They have a run to the line, and it's Chappers, Valkyrie, and Azarian 1, 2, 3. Italia will finish the race in P4, and France with that no stop on the hard tires had a great race. P5 Kings in P6, Kevin P7, Valsalenta 8, Gomez, Vicente Brisbane down to P11, and Mac in P12. Whoa, okay. So let's quickly save that replay and race results. Alright, and go to this. And I'm gonna update the scores. Stay with me for a hot second. Oh, that's okay. I think a little bit of background music going on. So we have Chappers, King, Valkyrie, last lap Azarian, scores of for France in 5. Kevin 7, Valsalenta 8, then wrong direction, Gomez 9, Vicente 10th, Spain 11, Back P12. That correct? 1, 2. 12 here. So this should give us a provisional score of 77-39 after round 1 for RTR. A big lead after the first race. And already bring up race 2 settings now. So race 2 settings, it will be the Ford Focus ST at Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit. And we go back to a full screen and then watch the liveries and the drivers. I don't think there is a scheduled driver swap happening. We will double check this, of course. So a very different combination now with a road car at the Nürburgring. That Focus ST, a FF car. So yeah, a different driving style needed for the track. It is. Yeah, we will go into the spectate mode and have a quick look at the deliveries again. You see the ORT design. White, blue and red with the black logo on it. Looking like a nice little hatchback, this car. You see some touring car racing now. We'll see. And then let's go to RTR. Also a base white for the livery with some blue and black stripes over it. A bit closer to the ORT livery design this time. I think from the bonnet you can clearly distinguish those cars. So yeah, BTC meets CTC. Yeah, that could be happening. As well, also the Nürburgring GP layout, so it's a not many overtaking opportunities as well. P1 probably, but not sure how strong is the slipstream. Does the car pick up any slipstream at all? Will it running max out already? That's straight, so it's BOP. It's not tuned in any way, so not sure about the stock setup for those cars. And yeah, probably you have to be aware of the track limit penalties as well. That chicane might be one of those spots on that track where you pick up a penalty. And the second part, probably the AMG arena section we're currently approaching. So that left-hander now, you cut too much on the inside, and then the right-hander as well, don't cut too much. You can run quite wide on the exit, but this section is probably also like easy to pick up that half a second penalty. I think apart from that, the GP layout is probably a very well-known track for all of the drivers, so no surprises. Maybe just that car that is... You don't see those cars on the daily races or even leagues like running those cars that often. But I say definitely a nice change for this, and looks like we have the same 12 drivers going for the second race as well here. That's good. That's good. It definitely looks very, very racy. So I think we should get closer to the qualifying warm-up as well with the tires. So we have more hard and mediums used for ORT, and we have mediums and softs used for 4 of the RTR drivers, with 2 friends and Kevin just having used those hards, so they all options for that second race. But it's an FF car, so I would be surprised to actually see the soft tires being used for this one. The fuel could last finalized here with you. Not so sure about the tires with an FF car. That is usually like the weak point. So you get a rough idea now. It's like 7 minutes, and the medium, the fronts, yeah, you see a bit of wear, but yeah, it's could get away with it probably running the hards, and the fuel looking good, really good, so it shouldn't be an issue. But not too sure about the tire choice. How much time do you lose with worn front tires? I think so far all of the drivers, though we see Valkyrie using the softs, but the rest, the Chappers also softs. Or maybe they go for medium soft strategy based on the pace difference. Yeah, it's still a guessing game, at least from me. So I think I did exactly 2 laps in this car, 1 out lap, 2 flying laps to see about lap times for judging the number of laps for the qualifying, and that was without tire wear, of course, and fuel. So never done any longer races with tire wear in this car. So I want to be surprised, definitely. When the picks came in for that final round, I was actually surprised to see that car. But then again, it was picked before the start of the season as a possible car for it. And so maybe the idea behind ORT's pick this time was to get rid of that car so you don't have to use it then for the Final Four tournament next month. But some point during the season, your pool is getting like thinner and thinner, and you just have a couple of cars and tracks remaining. So it's would be like, and maybe also like with the matchup against RTR, like so both teams already qualified for the Final Four. So maybe they just have a little bit of fun in a car they usually don't drive. Uh, I don't know about the idea behind picking this car, of course, but yeah, I hope we get some close touring car style racing for this one. I think it was Ticini a couple of years ago who said like the slower the car, the closer the racing gets, and with that like close grid already with the drivers and the pace they're showing, yeah, see like yeah, touring car racing, a little bit of BTCC, even with a little bit of Robin. We'll see about that. So yeah, now we have the warm up for that qualifying session. Now it will be 5-minute warm up, and then we have the 10 minutes qualifying. Again, this time it will be ORT out first, RTR second, and it will be just one flying lap. So we had like 2:17s on the lap time. So it's just one out lap, one flying lap. So reason behind is even could theory do 2 laps, but then you would probably risk of getting into the way for the second team on their preparation. So that's why it is down to just one flying lap. A little bit of pressure applied then. Softs can hold for the entire race? I don't think so. But yeah, I saw like the mediums had like 15-20% wear after roughly 10 minutes. So can't see those softs being used for a no stop. Unless you want to suffer, of course, for the final 15 minutes of this race, or 10 minutes, so I don't know. So I would assume medium could be the go-to tire for this race, and every driver has at least one set of mediums still available. So all good, all good. That's more like it, yeah. Focus now, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. We are starting the qualifying session now. So ORT first, outlap, one flying lap in, then RTR. Doing the same. And away we go! Outlap for ORT, Vicente, Kings, Valsalenta, McFad, Azarian, and Gomez. Again, very close on the pit exit. So for the qualifying, it's just soft tires, so that is okay with no tire wear. Bring up the timer as well for you, so a 2-minute plus outlap definitely. Looks like it will be Vicente. We can enjoy on the cockpit cam for that qualifying lap. So coming through Wilstein and the Advanbogen into the NGK chicane. And then we go on board, coming through that not loved chicane. The final turn, the Hyundai N turn. Now let's go. Starting the lap now. Revving the car to the max. Now braking for the first turn. No drama by the looks. Heading into the left-hand, a little lift. Back onto the power, approaching the AMG arena. Braking. Tight line, don't cut too much on the inside. Cut that inside curb, but not too much. Exit. Arena, all good. Now going downhill into the right-hander. We go downhill. We see in the distance the hairpin. Not a good year hairpin. It is. Maybe go for a V shape. Now using a very tight line by the third gear exit out of the hairpin, coming towards Michael Schumacher, and it will be flat. Yep, no lift needed. Wait again on start of that green bit on the right hand side. Coming through Bielstein. Split time 38.8. And now the run up towards the chicane roughly at the 100. Cut that entry, don't cut too much on the exit. Touch that bollard to be safe. And then head into the corner. A little bit of drift going on. And then we see a 2-minute 12 to 30. 2-minute 30 lap time for Vicente Kings with a 15.2, Valsalenta 13.7, Azarian with a 14.9. Vicente had what a lap compared to the rest of the team. 13.2, half a second. Valsalenta, Gomez, Mac, Azarian and Kings. So now it's RTR to go out on track. So 13.294, that's reference time for pole position. Yeah, we saw Vicente like drifting that car, getting it sideways a little bit. Seems to have carried quite some momentum, some speed. I guess for the qualifying runs is good, not so sure about the race. You see Soviet, Valkyrie, Italia, Kevin, France, Brisbane, and where's Chappers? Got himself a nice little gap already. Again, the question is, will they stay close during that qualifying, or will they leave a gap before they start their run? For the first driver for RTR and our chase cam driver will be Valkyrie and Bartelux. And this is, you see the weight transfer in this car. Pretty good displayed on the game. So waiting for Valkyrie to come out of that chicane, and then we go chase cam. Oh, he got himself a penalty. No, and not too much. Sure if Valkyrie will have enough time to get a lap in. Not so sure about that move, to be honest. Go with with Italia instead of Valkyrie. And Italia had pole position for the first. I think I was close to the pole position. Cannot really judge those lines, to be honest, in this car. It's probably like understeering everywhere. But we see purple already for Italia. 2:10 up on Vicente's time. Decent exit, heading towards the Goodyear hairpin. Not as tight as Vicente, and gained another 10th nearly, so it's maybe 3/10 up. So on track for a 2:12. Yep, gaining every sector. Braking for the chicane, don't cut too much, a bit sideways. Just one more turn to go, the final one, late entry, close to the apex, early on the power, little lift. And will we see original pole position, 2:12.13.0. Italia 1. No, it's France with a 2-minute 12.7. Brisbane in P3.3. Chappers in P2 with a 12.9. So France, the Chappers, Italia, Brisbane. St. Kevin in P6 currently. And not sure if Valkyrie has enough time to finish that lap. We will stay with Valkyrie on track for now. Not sure what the overrun time was set to. We'll wait for something to happen. So he's still on track, driving. We don't see purple, 38.6. So it's a bit off. I think we saw quicker sector times. Jumping over that chicane like crazy, risking everything. Comes around the final turn and keeps that car on the track. 2:11, 2:12, 7. Whoa! At a massive final sector incoming. Wow, that was close. That was really, really close to between no lap time and pole position, but it is pole position once again, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again for ORT. Vicente in P6, the best for RTR. Yeah, ORT the best ORT driver in P6 with Vicente. Kevin 7 for RTR again. So next very dominant performance during the qualifying. So again, those screenshots and results. Get up. Quickly update those qualifying results. Valkyrie, France, Peppers, Italia, 4, Spain, and all right. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, the Valkyrie France at what lap times we saw with Chappers, third driver, getting sub 2 minutes 13, and then between Brisbane and Vicente is close. Kevin also not about that, and we have a bigger gap to the rest by the looks. Valsalenta, Gomez, Edfeld as well, and King. So really 3 seconds. That's yeah, the gaps are bigger than expected, but probably also due to the fact it's just a one-shot quali for this one. So yeah, pretty sure the race will be closer than for drivers. Oh, just realized the wrong settings for you. The match day, yeah. I'll show you the results once again. Don't you worry. Talking about them. So here we go. We see it on the screen as well for you. My Korean friends and Shepherds. Sub 2 minutes 13 and then 14s and 2:15s the back for now, but I'm pretty sure those times they will go so far that race. So we're waiting for the crit. Brisbane needs to tick in, and then we should be ready to set off in a hot second. Just have a look at those event settings for the race. So we have the preset weather by cloudless and pleasant, early morning times 10, speed. So we might approach into late evening, late afternoon, early evening, something like that. Could be nice weather setting as well at the Nürburgring. We have ×6 and ×4 for those multipliers, ×8 the refueling speed, but I don't think we need the refueling speed for this race. And penalties and enabled. All right. So the grid seems to be ready. That's looking good from my side. Victory, France, Jappers, Italia, Presente, Kevin, Kings. Yeah. All right. So I can prepare the spectate mode already, and let's bring on race number 2. Some drivers were practicing the start. Maybe also not a bad shout. Grid start, standing start, and run into the first turn. Always crucial at the Nürburgring. It's a tight turn. You can go side by side, but many times we see a bit of contact happening into that tight first turn, and with those slower cars might bunch up before turn 1. We see mediums all the way for now. So will it be a no-stop medium race? We'll find out now. We're starting this. Good luck, everyone. We go with Jepper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for RTR, then ORT, V6 with Vicente. And let's bring those lights. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We hear the engines revving, and we are off. Everyone with basically the same start for now. We'll keep my finger pressed on the replay marker into the first turn. You see a bit of side-by-side action. It's bunching up. Ready, but so far it's looking good. We see Vicente with a move looking around the outside of the RTR drivers. Still running in P5. We see big bunch of cars. Here, see some dust, but the cars on track a little bit off side by side. Door handle banging. for now, it seems like a very clean first start with France and the lead. Valkyrie P2. Valkyrie 1.5 seconds away. That was the dust with that penalty. Whoa, big penalty. 1.5 seconds for Valkyrie. Chappers in P3, Italia P4, then Vicente P5. Defending an inside line into the hairpin. And it's Kevin around the outside, drifting it. They're going side by side through that hairpin. Kevin on the outside will... Oh, it is Brisbane. It's Kevin is right behind. So Brisbane versus Vicente. And Brisbane defended that position, so Vicente still running in P6. And Kevin under pressure with Azorian. Regulating pace squares happening. Valsalenta, Kings, Gomez, and McFad. France with a nice little gap already, 7, 8, 10. The gap to his teammate Shepard, P2, Italia P3. Valkyrie in P4 after serving a penalty. It will be 2 wide, 3 wide into the chicane. It is, and where? How will we end up? I think it was Vicente who caught the better end with that, getting past Brisbane and Valkyrie. Now turned in too late, loses all that momentum, which gives Brisbane the run, but then there is some room still for Vicente for the inside line. Everyone is going tight, closer to that wall. Vicente on the inside line, breaks late. Will he make the apex? Slightly overshoots that turn, and it's switchback time again for Brisbane. Great racing. That's what we want to see. And Vicente now under pressure. Valkyrie looking down the inside. No, just showing his nose. So this is probably the best time for my favorite camera perspective. Look at all those cars so close here at the stage coming out of the MG Arena. Here we go, the action filmed with 4 or 5 ORT cars and Kevin defending like crazy. We go to this camera and see. Oh, a late move. Kings pushed his way past. Looks that was, whoa, like an aggressive move, to say at least. But I wanted to get the replay for Vicente's move. I pressed the marker, see what happened. So he got around the outside before that chicane and made that move stick because Valkyrie had to serve the penalty and got around Brisbane. So, but Brisbane now in P4, a little gap to Vicente himself. Valkyrie in P6 looking down the inside this time for the chicane. No, backing out of it for now. Single file we go through the chicane as we in P7. There was someone sent on to the grass. I'm not sure what was the driver. Kings, maybe Kings. We'll get to that replay again. Bit of contact switching and everyone is going wide, and then lost a little bit of time. Dirty tires. Oh, cars are flying now. What's going on? There was again contact between the drivers, so it's hard to keep up with the racing action. Let's see what happened. Whoa. Cars everywhere, crazy scenes all around. So now let's see what happened at the front of this race. France, half a second the gap to Jeffers and Italia, then 3 seconds to Brisbane. With that fighting, we lost contact early in this race. Vicente in P5, the leading driver from ORT. Valkyrie in P6. Then it's Azarian, Valsalenta, Gomez, Kevin in P10, Kings and McFad at the back of the strip car now. Kings just has the slipstream. Kevin 1.2, 1.3 seconds. But will that car pick up that much slipstream? That is the question. So 1, 2, 3 RTR dominance at the sharp end. Then Brisbane with a little gap. Vicente is under pressure once again. Go to the camera and see the run for Valkyrie. Heading towards the chicane. Not close enough to go for a move yet. Vicente out of shape, and it gives Valkyrie the opportunity. And the run road, probably going defensive early, covering that inside line. Still feeling confident. 2/10 is enough of a gap to not defend now. Defending the inside line. Forcing Vicente a long way around. Vicente going for the early break and switch back, cut back attempt. It's not working for now. Valkyrie going a bit defensive to secure E5 for now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for RTR again. Vicente in P6. Those tires are screaming for help. Nearly 8 minutes in. So Azarian, Valsalenta, Gomez. Kevin trying to stay with the ORT in front of him, those two cars. Kings outside of the slip now. Fed right behind. Drifting it a little bit through the hairpin. The top 3 are gone. This is the closest battle on track between Valkyrie and Vicente. Yeah, also Azarian is back in the mix. 7-10 just gets a nice little run. Valkyrie should keep that position heading into the chicane once again. All comes down to the final turn and the run for the main straight. A bit wide by the looks from Valkyrie, but kept that momentum. 3.5 tenths, that keeping it that way. Vicente not gaining that much in the slipstream at all, just half a tenth. Braking zone. This looks kind of close, but you also have to remember those are not Group 3 cars, they don't carry that much speed, so it looks close on the track. Oh, now it's Azarian's turn. Need to put some pressure on Valkyrie. So Azarian P6, Vicente P7, Valsalenta, Gomez still close with a penalty for Gomez 1 second. So freely for Kevin. Will move up 1 position at least. Gomez still was second to Valsalenta, so Kevin will gain that position. Kings and McFad at the back of the grid, and Kings tires, I don't know, already 40% after 10 minutes, so probably the no stop is not possible. Yeah, he was on the entry list, but they had to shuffle the grid. It looks like John D couldn't make it, so instead we have Valsalenta racing for ORT today. top 3 again, doing a team qualifying, time trialing, whatever. Oh, and Chetler's a bit loose. Gives Italia the run down the inside, so they swap the positions. Brisbane in P4, still keeping that gap steady to Valkyrie in P5. Half a second that gap. Azarian, the first ORT driver to chase the RTR bunch. Set in P7. P8, it is Valsalenta and Kevin. P9 Gomez dropped down to P10 after serving that penalty, and now in a 3-car group with the teammates Hinks and Mag at the back for now 2.3 seconds to P9. So judging the tire right now, I think we see a pit stop during this race. The question is when. They will probably stretch those mediums around about the 20-minute mark and then use the softs. I think that is possible for all drivers, this strategy. So 1, 2, 3 close end. Just have a look at this gap. Valkyrie to Brisbane, roughly 2 seconds. Azarian now getting closer. It is under half a second, 4/10 coming out of Bilstein. Cross the penalty zone into the right kink just before braking for the chicane. 210, that is close now. Could be up for a run. It can stay that close, jumping over that chicane under 3/10. This could be a setup for a move into the first turn. Very close to the inside of that turn. A bit too sharp in my opinion. Didn't carry that exit speed. So Valkyrie with the advantage. 3/10, pretty good. And it will be enough to stay in P5 for now. Braking for the first turn. Oh. Azarian got really close during that braking phase. And suddenly we have Brisbane. Yeah, there was a 2-second gap, and what happened to Brisbane? Tires, maybe tires happened. Yeah, look at Brisbane's front tires. They're toast. They're gone. Not existent basically anymore, and drifting this car now. Whoa, the tire wear is real. Oh, and the RTR driver now wide. Valkyrie on the gravel. Azarian moves up 1 position into P5. Oh, here comes also Vicente looking down the inside, forcing Valkyrie wide. Cannot turn it as early as he wanted. Also looks like struggling a little bit now with the car. So Valkyrie down to P7, Vicente in P6, Azarian P5, and Brisbane in P4. With that little mistake that happened. Under pressure now. Always getting nervous when I hear those tires. Screaming for help. You see the top 3 in the distance. They're safe. The gap is 5 seconds to the next battle group. Brisbane, Azarian, Vicente, and Valkyrie. Maybe also Valsalenta. Just there at the back of this 5-car battle group. So will someone pit this lap? No, everyone going round for another one. Brisbane. Oh, and Azarian pushing that car to the limits. Nearly touched Brisbane's rear. Coming through that final turn, gets the run, 3/10, getting closer and closer. Brisbane not defending the inside line for now. I think 2.5 tenths, that is enough. Turns in early, covers the apex, but we go side by side. Now coming out of the first turn, Brisbane with the inside line, side by side to go. It is possible they can stay on track. It's still advantage for Brisbane. Braking for the next left-hander. A bit too late, probably. No, it was still okay, covering the racing line for the right-hander. Was forced a bit tight. Still good on the exit, though. There we go. Camera, action. Let's go. What happened? A bit of trading paint situations going on, so not going easy in those FF hot hatchbacks. Here we have our touring car style of race, definitely. And Valsalenta with a 1.5 second penalty. Oof. That's a big oof for this battle. He will be out of it. Valkyrie under pressure. Well, as he realized that Valsalenta has the penalty. Here we go again, 5 cars into the same section of the track, separated by less than a second, and now one driver will be out of it, forced to slow down. Kevin with the run, probably. Will they go side by side into the chicane? Oh, we had contact. Brisbane with contact. So Brisbane will be heading into the pits. We'll see what happens. Go from Vicente's point of view. Oh, got a little tap there, and everything kicks off a little. With the cars so close, also the tires not in the best condition anymore. Now it's difficult to manage these cars, to judge the correct distance, see what is possible. Still we see the wheel-to-wheel racing actually we were hoping for this race. And the car probably doesn't want to turn in anymore with that FF. It's understeery, but with warm tires on those FFs, it is really, really difficult to manage it. So, but they're still running on those mediums, looking to get, maybe this lap on those tires. And Chappers could do another lap, probably as a real. For 7 seconds now the gap, and we have this fighting group. We sent it deep into the hairpin, but got it stopped on the apex, but then runs a bit wide on the exit onto the gravel. It's again side-by-side racing action between Vicente and Valkyrie. They're going side-by-side through the Michael Schumacher S, and Vicente keeps that position for now, but Valkyrie all over the place has a half-second penalty. Oh, that's a shame. We're getting robbed of this battle, in a couple of seconds when Valkyrie is forced to slow down. He will probably fall back, and the rest, next group, no, it's 1.4 still. Just 1 second, so the penalty zone isn't too bad. If you just have a half a second penalty, it's probably good news. What about the pit stop? Yeah, some drivers are pitting. It's all of the drivers apparently that are pitting. So busy pit crews now for all of the drivers. Brisbane was the first driver for the undercut to move already on those soft tires, so that's an indicator. We will see medium to soft strategies from more of the drivers. So it was that one lap on fresh soft tires without any traffic beneficial. Just saw him running a bit wide onto the grass. So not sure about it. The leaders come out of the pits. France, Cheppers and Italia. 1, 2, 3. Rest Brisbane and Azarian out on the track. P4 is still Vicente. P5. Where's Brisbane? P6. Jumping Valkyrie by the looks for now. So softs for all the drivers by the Cheppers, Italia, Azarian, Vicente, Brisbane, Valkyrie, Valsalenta, Kings, Kevin, Mac, and Gomez. Yeah, everyone is on the top, so we can. Now that's done. We can concentrate on the final 8 minutes of this race. France, Cheppers, Italia, who will be the winner out of this group. Are they allowed to fight? 7 seconds to lead to Azarian and Vicente within a second, but again, half a second penalty. But this is the opportunity for Brisbane maybe to jump Vicente. Stay within half a second and you're definitely good. And Brisbane now got used to those softs by the looks. Gained a couple of tenths during this lap and under 4 tenths that gap now. So we will see Brisbane now performing the overtake and nothing Vicente can do about it now. The penalty zone is approaching and now it's bye-bye P5 for now. Brisbane moves past with no drama. What about Valkyrie? Half a second closing, but not close enough to go for the roof yet. But right behind Vicente, so Brisbane, Vicente, Valkyrie, 3-car battle through Kings. Yeah, just there. The same goes for Kevin. So maybe it's a 5-car fight. And Mac and Gomez at the back, they have lost contact, I think, for now. France, Jefferson, France opening out that gap. I think that's the biggest we've seen yet. 8 tenths. Cheppers in Italia, maybe with a little bit of, I don't know, car contact happening. It looks like France with a little bit of a gap now. Azarian was pushing too hard. 1 second. Azarian still has the fastest lap of this race with a 50.1, but this 1 second will bring back Brisbane into the mix for the P4 battle. Vicente is still close. Same goes for Valkyrie then. Valsalenta, yeah, might be just in reach, in striking distance. Same goes for Kings and Kevin. Go to Azarian now. 2.2 seconds now. It's a good run. We can actually watch how much this 1 second penalty will cost you in the end. So it's still 2.2, 2.3 roughly. And I guess still roughly a second. So now Brisbane and Vicente are gaining 1.5. It is 1.6. 1 second loses you 1.6, 1.7 seconds in total. And we have a 3-way battle. 4, 5, 6. It's getting closer and closer again towards the end of the race. Under 5 minutes to go. Let's have a look. We have Kevin, P10, Kings, P9, Valsalenta, P8, P7, P7, Valkyrie, P6, Brisbane, P5, and Azarian. Yeah, a little gap, still 1.4, but P5 to P10, it's close. And braking for the first turn, we see a bit of a cut there from Vicente, did he get away with it? Yeah, just, I think. So again, Valkyrie defending the inside line. Brisbane also here performing a kind of RTR roadblock. Now a very wide line here. Wrong? Valkyrie, I think it was. Going side by side now. Oh, Vicente. Valsalenta on. Whoa, and there was a bit of contact. Was made too late. He was wide a little bit onto the grass. Maybe got himself some dirty tires. So we will watch it again. What happened? Bit onto the grass here and then just over the inside curb. Doesn't get that car stopped. Bit of an unlucky situation, I think, but we saw a couple of those moves happening throughout this race, and this very touring cars style race. Now it's elbows out. Brisbane will be losing that position now with serving the penalty. Also, Valsalenta had to serve the penalty, so those two will be in a close battle. Still Vicente. 1.1 to Kevin. Kevin is close to Kings, and this is a two-way battle. How about Valkyrie? 2.7, 2.8. The gap to Azarine cannot keep up with the pace at the moment. With 2 minutes to go, two more laps for the leaders, at least. It's France with a 1 second gap. Chappers in P2 and Italia P3. Looks like France with that mini sprint open up that gap could give him the first CTC victory, maybe the second. Not too sure about that, but definitely a very, very strong result, strong race so far. So top 3, Azarine before for ORT, and 2.6 to get to Valkyrie. Again a wide line. Kings in P6, Kevin in 7th, still close. What about Vicente? 7th, yeah. Could join this 2-car battle group. Oh, big mistake. Kevin touched the grass on the exit by the looks. Or the gravel, something like that. Yeah, the gravel. Oh, that slows you down quite a bit. So Kevin down to P8. Valsalenta in P9. Brisbane 10th. Tires are shot again. Gomez low on fuel, but tires looking better. And Mac in P12. So 30 seconds to go. That's an ultimate lap. It is for France, Chappers and Italia. We have to look and see Azarine, will they get that extra lap? France coming round will start the final lap of the race now, and I don't think Azarine will get it. So it's 1, 2, 3 confirmed for RTR. Azarine, the first driver to finish this race in P4. Then Valkyrie versus Kings. It's a run to the line. Valkyrie stays in P5, Kings P6. Vicente P7, Kevin P8, Valsalenta P9. Brisbane just in front of Mac and Gomez in P12. So we have 3 cars on that final lap. France, Chappers and Italia. Same gaps between those 3 drivers. Let's have a look at the fuel and the tires. Italia with the most fuel, but the worst tires. And France with 1.1 seconds, so that should be enough. Very consistent drive. I think 14.4, 14.6, 15.3 due to the tire wear. Yep, that's a great drive of France. Half a lap to go. Coming out of the hairpin. Approaching Michael Schumacher. Will be a lift on those raw tires? No, it is still flat in those conditions. Under a second, the Cheppers with a late run. 8/10 now, a big push towards the end. Italia probably won't be able to join this one with those dead tires. And France 8/10, still that gap coming round the kink. Yeah, braking for the chicane for the final time, but don't get a penalty now. Keep it steady and clean. Oh, Cheppers was pushing. Was he pushing too hard? He closed that gap to under half a second. He's pushing for it, forcing France into a mistake. No, France keeps his cool, and France will win this race, race 2 at the Nürburgring. Cheppers in P2 and Italia with a spin across the line to finish in P3. 1, 2, 3, finish for RTR. So let's save that replay. Results. Right, so again the same. So wanna hop onto this one. And quickly update the scorecard for the second race of France with a victory after qualifying in E2. Cheppers second, Italia third. 5, 6, Vicente, first Vicente, 7 is for Vicente, not lying Jäger, 7, aha. Salenta in 9, this way, and Mac E and Gomez E12. So let's bring up the scores for the second race. 77 to 37, which should give us a total of 154 to 76 for RTR. Those are provisional scores, of course, but yeah. I think well done both teams, great entertainment, great racing. That, go back to the stream chat and go back full screen. So that's the third match done for match day number 9. So we have 2 to come. Next Friday it will be ZFS versus Esports Race Asylum, and then the week after on Sunday, it's Amigos Racing Team against the Apex Hunter Racing Team. Not sure about the broadcast for those two. Keep my ears and eyes open for that. Maybe that ZFS Esports Race Asylum team will be broadcasted again on the ZFS YouTube channel. And ART HR on a Sunday. See if find someone to cover that as well. All right. So that's it for today. Thank you all for joining. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. Yeah. Would love to see you again. The latest next month, I think we have the Final Four then happening. Top 4 teams battling for the title, the crown. Should be a good one. And until then, have a nice weekend. See you soon. Bye bye.